Hello and welcome. This is your yoga class. I have a very powerful class planned for today. It's going to be a lot of work in the legs, but that just means we get to stretch them after, which is always really, really nice. So today we'll start standing. Come near the top edge of your mat. Feet are roughly hip width distance apart. Soft bend in your knees. Close your eyes or soften your gaze to the top of your mat. Slow inhale through your nose. Open mouth, sigh it out. Find another. Inhale. Open mouth, release. One more time. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips and continue to breathe through your nose. To invite in more heat, you can even constrict the muscles in the back of your throat. Feel some texture, hear some noise as you continue with your inhales and exhales. And as you breathe here, bring your focus towards this space, the space that you create for yourself, and hold it in high regard, your dedication to it, your openness to the journey that unfolds. Ground down into it, push into the mat with your feet. Then find your energetic lift, engage through your quads, lengthen your tail down, low belly hugs in. Let that inspire your chest to reach a little taller, your crown to the sky. Inhale. Open mouth, release. Keep your eyes closed. As you inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. And slowly let your left ear drop towards your left shoulder. Turn your thumb away from you, palm faces behind you, then bend into your elbow as you slowly sweep your knuckles to rest on your lower back. Gently push knuckles into low back. Then just your hand, release it next to your right hip, bring your head back into central. Inhale, left arm goes up high to the sky. Exhale, take right ear to right shoulder. Turn your thumb face away, palm behind you, bend into your elbow as you gently sweep your hand behind you, knuckles rest on your lower back. Small press, knuckles into low back. Use that point as leverage. Just the left hand, release it next to your hip. Then bring your head back into center and blink your eyes open. Inhale, arms go up high to the sky. As you exhale, interlace your last 6 fingers, make a point with your pointer finger and thumb, and then bump it on over to the right. Hips go to the left. Inhale, rise up through center. Exhale, let's take it to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, free your hands, cactus your arms, lift your heart up. Find a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, palms forward, round through your upper back, cross at your wrists, chin in towards your chest. Let's move with breath. Inhale, one swift motion, cactus your arms, lift your chest up, gaze to the sky. Exhale, round through upper back, palms forward, cross your wrists, chin to chest. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, arms go straight up to the sky. Exhale, interlace your last 6 fingers in the opposite way and take it on over to the left first. This time, hips go to the right. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, lift through center. As you exhale, release your hands and just start to make this gentle twisting motion with your upper body as you let your hands knock onto your lower back, your outer hips, maybe a little bit even onto the front of the pelvis. Slowly begin to get a little bit looser, a little bit slower in the twist. We speed it up into chair pose, forward fold first in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, palms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold into that deep stretch. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, palms up, chest up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, long spine as you lift up into chair. Exhale, forward fold. So keep the bend in your knees and your fold. Inhale, lift, find your chair pose, keep your spine long. Exhale to fold. 2 more. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold right here and hold. Your legs might be a little bit warm, just a little. So just sway into it here, side to side, bend into one knee and then the other. Feel into the backs of your legs. Then pause in stillness. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms, chest up. Find yourself back in that chair pose, and this time we hold. So in our chair pose, we don't want to tuck the tail under, and we don't want to flare it back like crazy. We need something in the middle, this lengthening down, this gentle hug in of low belly. Generous bend in the knees, and don't even look at the toes. Do not even look at them. Just look forward. Keep sending the hips behind you as you ground down into your feet. You're welcome to use your toes as a touch point, some balance, and then really drive the energy through your heels. Low belly stays in, heart stays lifted. Try to take your biceps behind your ears, fire up through your shoulders. One more inhale. Stay, exhale, twist, right hand back, left hand comes forward. Knees and hips try to stay facing the top of your mat. Inhale, just the arms through center. Exhale, other way, left hand goes back, right hand goes forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, we twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, we twist. Inhale through center. This time, exhale back into your forward fold. Breathe into it. Give yourself that little sway, that rock, that grab, that hug, whatever you need right here to open a little bit more through the backs of your legs. Then on your inhale, find a halfway lift, lengthen through your crown, send your tail away from you behind you, and exhale, fold down, palms plant firmly on your mat, take a walk back into a high plank position, and then hold in your high plank right here. So shoulders can definitely be over your wrists. If you find that's a little bit stressful, you can take them slightly behind your wrists, more of a Superman style plank. It will be a little bit more core work, that's okay. And then everyone, we're just gonna rock forward and back. Keep your low belly hugged in, legs are active, glutes are turned on. Let's change it to a circle. Ooh, yeah. Feel into where your weight goes in your fingers and your hands. Let's switch the direction of the circle. Find stillness. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way down to the mat. Uncurl your toes. Inhale, lift nose, chin, and chest. Find low cobra. Push your toes down. Feel your kneecaps lift. Drive your pelvis into the mat. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your nose, chin, and chest. Feel free to stay in your low cobra or press down a little bit more into your hands. Lengthen your arms, lift your hip points, your upper thighs, up dog. Then exhale, let's roll over into downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Open mouth, release. So your first down dog here, strong press through your palms. Really try to push the entire mat away from you. Any degree of bend can be in your knees. You can keep your legs long, whatever works for you, as long as you keep your back long. We want to avoid this tucking of the tail, so really push through your hands and find some length. Let's move together. Inhale, forward for plank. Exhale, heart forward, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, your choice, up dog or cobra. Exhale, roll over. Toes, knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, forward for plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up high, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Open mouth. From here, bend your knees, send your hips behind you, and you're going to separate your knees a little bit here. So it's like we're getting this floating table, but with wide knees, almost like we look like a frog. And then on your exhale, you're just going to spring forward for plank. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, forward for plank. Let your fingertips be your brakes. On my count, we're going to spring it all the way forward into a forward fold. In 3, 2, 1, step, jump, or float forward. So if you want to get that float, it's something I'm still working on. It's hard for me. You have to push through the hands a lot. Think about using your finger pads as brakes. And you want to think about there's a hook on your sacrum, and like someone's pulling from the top of your mat. Once you get to forward fold, take an inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it on down. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms, chest up. Find yourself in chair pose. So in chair pose, it's up to you if you want your feet together or if you want them apart. Do what's most comfortable in your body today. Sink it a little bit lower. Find the fire in your legs. You're here for an inhale. As you exhale, weight into your right foot, hands to heart, left toes go back. Sink your left knee all the way down to the ground to find yourself in that low lunge position. So as soon as you get here, give me this really slow pulsation forward. Nice and slow here. Squeeze into your left glute. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Pause. Push into the mat with your right foot. Traction your heel back. Push down with left knee. Traction it forward. Hug everything into center. Low belly in and up. Lift the energy to your heart. Heart reaches towards your thumbs. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. Look up. Inhale, both palms up overhead. Exhale, palms down. Frame your foot. Back toes under, lift the knee. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Let's go right into it. Inhale, bend your knees, hips behind you. Exhale, spring forward for plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So right here, we're feeling the overshoot of shoulders over fingertips, and that's important for your float forward. 3, standing fold in 2, and 1. Inhale, halfway rise when you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, lift on up, find your chair pose. Stay, exhale, sink into it. Get strong right here, yogi. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to heart, weight in your left foot. Right foot takes a step back and immediately send your right knee to the ground. So as soon as you're here, slow pulsation forward. Nice and gentle. 3, 2, 1. Pause. Push down. Pull in. Squeeze into your right glute. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms and gaze up. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, palms down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So you can always skip the chaturanga sequence and meet us in that down dog position. That is perfectly fine. Take what you need when you show up to your mat and leave what you don't. Okay. So we're going to change it up a little bit. From here, as you inhale, you're going to bend into your knees, sink into your hips. And then on your exhale, we're going to step, jump, or float forward right into forward fold. Let's do it, friends. Let's go. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it down. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms, chest up, find your chair. Exhale, hands to heart space. Weight into your right foot. Step back with left, bend into your left knee, but let it just hover above the ground. There we go. Push down, pull in. Make sure you push into the ball of your left foot to send the heel forward. I see that a lot of the time in yoga classes, and we want the heel forward just to light up through the posterior chain. Give us some nice form. Bend into the back knee. Sink it down. Whoo. Push down with the right foot. Pull back with your heel. Stay, inhale. Exhale it, sink a little lower. Inhale, warrior 2. Don't be afraid to step and heel toe that left foot a little bit farther behind you for more space so you can really dive into this right knee. Push down with the feet. Pull inwards with the heels. Use the strength of your right glute. Don't look down at your toes. Look the strength of your right glute. Use it to help spin gently, small, your inner right thigh to the sky. Send your left hip forward and slightly down. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, reach forward, lower, forearm taps thigh, left arm up overhead. Find yourself in lateral angle. So don't let the hips lift, send them forward and down, nice and strong and long through both side bodies. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take your right hand up and back as you keep your legs exactly as they are, super strong and active. Exhale, palms down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, right into it, step, jump, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms, chest up, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Weight in your left foot. Step back with your right, and then start to bend into your back knee until it hovers right above the ground. So push into the ball of your foot, send your heel forward, drop the back knee straight down. Push into the left foot, traction it back, super strong through the legs. Really love it, really dive into it. Heart continues to reach towards your thumbs. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, sink it down a little more. Hold, 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 hold. You got it. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, burst open, warrior two. Bring the back heel down, roughly parallel the back edge of your mat. Arms long on the horizon. Gaze over your left fingertips. So find your setup. Push down, pull in. Strength of the left glute. Help spin the inner left thigh like a millimeter to the sky. Shoulders are away from ears. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, reach forward, tap, forearm to thigh, palm up overhead, or bicep by your ear. So hips, stay forward and down. Strong through your side bodies, keep lengthening through both of them. Try not to rainbow too much. And if you can, look at that. Keep this pose in your legs and in your core. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Legs do not change. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Let's add on. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, lift on up, find your chair pose, this time stay. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Weight is in your right foot. Inhale, palms up, left knee to chest, standing one leg mountain. Exhale, hands to heart, cross, left ankle over right thigh. As you sink into your hips, palms to heart space, we're standing figure four. Inhale, let's free the ankle, lift back up into one-legged mountain. Exhale, gentle tap, standing pigeon. Inhale, release. Exhale, tap into it, standing figure four. Inhale, release. We change. Exhale, step back, hands to heart, bend into your back knee, find that double lunge. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Exhale, forward fold rather. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees, palms, chest, rise up. Find yourself in chair pose. This time we stay on the exhale, sink a little deeper. Weight is in the left foot. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, just a little tap. Come into your standing figure four, hands to heart. Inhale, release. Exhale, standing figure four. One more. Inhale, release. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, release. Exhale, step back, hands to heart, bend into your right knee, let it hover. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down. Frame your foot, step it back. High half or one-legged, chaturanga. You can always skip. You can always take chaturanga on your knees. And we'll eventually meet downward facing dog. Let's add on. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Find your chair pose. Stay for your exhale. Weight is in the right foot. Inhale, left knee to chest, standing one leg mountain. Exhale, find your cross and tap figure four. Inhale, release into one leg mountain. Exhale, tap and cross, standing figure four. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, free your leg. Exhale, step back, bend your knee, find your double lunge. This time, inhale. Lean forward with your upper body as you float your left toes off. Find warrior three, low belly and strong. Exhale, hands to heart, double lunge. Inhale, take it forward. Warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Here's the change. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot. Step back, high half for one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward dog. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Exhale, step, jump or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, find your chair pose. Stay, exhale, get a little lower. Inhale, weight in the left leg, right knee to chest, standing mountain. Exhale, find standing figure four. Inhale, free your leg, one-legged mountain. Exhale, figure four. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, free your leg. Exhale, step it back, bend into your back knee. Double lunge. Inhale, lean forward, float your right toes, palms fly behind you, warrior three. Exhale, soft tap down with your toes, bend into your back knee, double lunge. Inhale, forward. Exhale, double lunge. One more, inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot, step it back, high half or one-legged plank, and move through your chaturanga. Find the whole sequence. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Pause right here in your down dog and take a breather. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Nice. So we're going to take that again, and we are going to add on. Of course we are. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward to fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it low. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, lift up for chair. Stay, exhale, sink into your hips. Inhale, left knee into chest, standing one leg mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, release, lift up. Exhale, standing figure four. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, step it back, bend your knee, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Here's the change. Inhale, warrior two. Listen careful. Exhale, double lunge, face the front. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three, and this time we're going to hold here in warrior three. Low belly hugs in, reach your crown, reach your floating foot away from you, and the toes should be active, whether it's a point or a flex. It's really up to you. Traditionally, it's taught with a flex, but I'll leave that up to you, my friend. Palms fly back in space. Fingertips reach, reach, reach towards your back toes. Push your head back as well. Inhale. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. We stick with it. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot. Step back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga or skip. You can always take chaturanga on your knees. Hips up high, down dog. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward to fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale to fold. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms chest up, find chair pose. Stay, exhale, sink into it. Weight in your left leg. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, palms to heart. Double. Find that figure four. Inhale, release, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, lift up, release. Exhale, take it back, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three. We hold here. Keep your breath alive. So reach and lengthen through the floating leg. point or flex the toes. Low belly hugs you in. Push your head back in space. And fingertips reach towards your back toes. Stay, inhale. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down, frame your foot, step it back, high half or one-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Sink your hips, bend your knees. Inhale, palms, chest up, wrist, chair. Stay, exhale, sink a little further. Weight is in your right leg. Inhale, left knee to chest. Exhale, standing figure four. And we're going to hold this time. So you're welcome to stay as you are. You can sink a little bit deeper with the hips. You might notice an opening further in the outer part of your left hip. If you would like, we can forward fold over the leg, either with the leg straight or bent. You decide what feels best in your body. If you're working on flying pigeon, you will need to bend into your knee a lot. Glue your triceps to the front part of your ankle and to your shin. You'll find your chaturanga arms, lean forward, use your core, and as you use your core, you want to push your shin into your triceps. Lean forward, lift the right toes, and then maybe, you send them behind you for flying pigeon. Breath stays alive, and so it's also almost like you get that hook. I don't know if you saw that. You get a little bit of a hook of your left toes around your right tricep. Play with it for a few more rounds of breath. Then slowly, everyone, let's come back to standing figure four. Inhale, free your leg, one leg mountain. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior three, just one time. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse, listen. Exhale, lateral angle. Separate your legs even wider. Let your right palm land on your mat on the inside of your right foot. Push into your left foot, kick right heel to glute, and then you'll just swivel, little tap the air, toes behind your left ankle, and then we tap to the front. Back, front, back, front. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the right leg lifted behind your leg. Left forearm down. Side forearm plank. Spin onto the outer edge of your left foot. Keep that right leg lifted. A little bit of a hip lift here. Little pulsation. Scoop your glutes under. 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then we'll tap right toes behind us, right hand behind your head. Push into your left forearm, almost like we want to find this wild thing on our forearm. And then let's unwind the back bend, come into full forearm plank. Shift the shoulders forward and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press up to your palms and take your chaturanga. Oh yeah, I got a lot of heat built in my body now. All right, let's go to the other side. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips. Exhale, step, jump, or float forward to fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sink your hips, bend your knees. Find your chair pose. Stay, exhale. Weight is in your left foot. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, standing figure four, and we hold right here. So you may stay, you may continue to bend into your standing knee. Stretch the outside of your right hip. Maybe you forward fold. Maybe you try out that flying pigeon. So triceps glue to the shin, front of the ankle, toes wrap around your left tricep. You got to bend into the knee a lot as you come forward. So as you use your core to pick your hips up, you want to push your shin into your triceps. And then from there, maybe you flip the left toes, maybe you lengthen them behind you for your flying pigeon. Take a few more rounds of breath just to play there. And when you are doing arm balances, you should not be balancing in just the palm of your hand. Your fingertips are really important in that balance. They're there to break you. All right, everyone, slowly, let's come back. Standing figure four. Inhale, free your leg. Exhale, double lunge. One time inhale, warrior three. Exhale, double lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lateral angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, lateral angle. Separate your feet even wider. Lower left palm inside of left leg. Push into your right foot. Kick, lift heel to glute. Send your toes behind your right ankle and then forward. Behind, forward, back, forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot is behind your ankle. Lower right forearm down. Keep the left leg lifted. Give me some hip lifts here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Tap left toes behind you. Left hand behind your head. Push into your right forearm. Find a little baby wild thing. And then let's unwind the back bend. Lower into forearm plank. Give me a rock. Forward and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up to plank. And then take your final chaturanga of class. Oh my goodness. Hips up, high down dog. Take a big inhale. Open mouth, release. Lower your knees to the mat. Separate your knees wide. Untuck your toes, big toes touch. Crawl your palms forward as you send your hips to your heels for child's pose. Catch your breath. Relax into it. Slow your inhales. Slow your exhales. If you decided to keep the textural breath alive, that noisy breath, now's the time to release it, since that is a heat-building breath. Find natural rhythms, even an open mouth inhale and exhale. Then crawl your palms over towards the right side of your mat. Set your left palm on top of right. And then sink back into your child's pose to get the stretch in your left side body. Crawl your palms through center and over to the left, right hand on top of left, and sink back into it. Palms through center. Lift yourself up into tabletop. Rearrange your knees. Send your right toes behind you. Let them plant on the ground. And just take a little forward and back rock. Push into your toes. Send your heel far behind you. 3, 2, 1. Lift your foot, bend your knee to your right tricep, and then step wide, foot on the outside of your right hand. Feel free to rearrange here as much as you would like, whether you want a wider stance with the legs, a longer stance with the legs, and really let your hips sink forward. You're welcome to stay here on your palms. If you have a block or water bottle, take that under your hands to bring the mat closer. Even drop to one forearm, perhaps both forearms. And if you're still craving movement, you can give yourself a little rock side to side right here. Pause in stillness. Reach your right arm up, find a twist, and then connect toes, fingertips together to find this intense quad stretch. Then release. Back toes under, lift the knee. Heel toe your right foot over to the left so you can let your left knee fall down into pigeon pose. Uncurl your back toes. Big inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold it forward. Then push into your palms, lift your chest, roll over onto your right hip, swing your left leg forward and around, and then cross your left ankle over top your right thigh area for seated fire log. You can stay upright. In my body, this is very intense for me in this moment. Or you can begin to walk your hands forward and forward fold as much as is comfortable. Depending on the mobility you have in your hips, you might be able to fold all the way down and forward. Totally fine. You can even lean back if this is like, whoa, Nelly, super intense. Then gently from here, we'll unwind the legs and meet in tabletop. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a little tiny bit on the messy side. From your tabletop, left toes extend behind you, keep them down, and just rock forward and back here. Three, two, one. Pause in stillness. Lift the toes. Bring knee to tricep and step wide. Foot on the outside of your left hand. Rearrange as much as you need. Wider stance, longer stance. Stay on palms. Come to blocks. Come to water bottle. Come to forearms. And if you want that gentle sway side to side, feel free to find it. Pause in stillness. Either stay on your right forearm or come to your palm. Left arm lifts up. Float your right toes and connect your limbs together for that intense quad stretch. Slowly release, back toes under, lift your knee, heel toe, left foot over to your right. So you can lower your knee down for pigeon pose, uncurl your back toes, fold it forward, both sides of your hips heavy. Take a few rounds of breath. Then push up to your palms, roll onto your left hip, right leg swings forward around, and then cross ankle over your left thigh. For your seated figure four, seated fire log, double leg pigeon, whatever you want to call it. You can stay upright, you can forward fold over your front legs, or for much more relief, lean back. Find your breath, gentle inhales and exhales to guide you in this moment. And slowly lift yourself out of this. Just unwind your legs, send them long, and then let's come on down into a supine position. Close your eyes or keep your gaze soft to the ceiling. Palms either face up next to your hips or face down on your body. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Slow open mouth release. Inhale. Exhale. Seal your lips and fall into natural rhythms of your breath. Find some quiet space here, and I will call you back shortly. If you would like to spend more time here, feel free to stay. Pause the video. Take a longer Savasana. If you're ready to go about your day, I thank you so much, my friend, for choosing to move your body. Maybe try something new and challenge. Thank you so much.